side will have different types of hobbit houses in it. As you know, Hobbit Town. I was thinking about building one side for orcs and goblins and bad monsters, and then the other side is going to be for like the good. So it'd be like good versus evil. It'll be super fun. That's a lot of digging out though. That's a lot of demo that I have to do. Like I ain't even done with that. I don't even know if I want to finish that up there. I do want to kind of build a machine kind of thing up here, I guess. Maybe a mob farm. And like encase it in the leaves. So I don't know if I want to finish all that out. I probably will end up doing that anyway, but all of this is going to be tree branches and leaves. But they're going to be this, you know, for the corresponding trees. The hard part is, I think I'm going to be doing more demo than I'm going to be doing the actual build. The prep work is always the hardest. Oof. I was hoping my niece would be able to get on here with me, but she started softball this year, so her daddy's probably got her out there in the yard doing all kinds of crazy stuff with softball. Which is kind of funny because he and I were on the same baseball team together. Well, not baseball team, we were in the league together. I was the only girl in an all-boy league, and he used to get so mad and jealous of me because I was better than him. And now he's got to teach his daughter how to play softball. I asked her what position she wanted to do, and she's like, I don't know, because she's really short. I was like, well, your best bet would probably be somewhere in the outfield. I said, if you're going to be in the outfield, you got to learn how to run fast. I played softball and baseball, and I was on every all-star team I ever played, and I had a scholarship for Indiana State that I didn't get to go to because I was in a car wreck and it broke my neck, and I could have died. So I was never able to finish playing softball like I wanted to. And so when my youngest girls got out of, well, they started in middle school, but both of them wanted to play softball. The other kids didn't want to do anything in sports because I've got 5 kids total, but they're all old. Yeah. Well, shortstop, you kind of need to be tall to be there. You got to be tall, and you got to be quick. She's another one. She's not tall. She's probably super fast, but she's got to put the work in order to be in the infield. But any kid has to, you know. But yeah. None of my other kids showed any initiative to play any sports, except for the last 2. And we got to coach 2 years of softball, which kind of ended on a sad note. Because I have really bad PTSD, and I got grabbed by the umpire during the game, and that was the end of it for me. I couldn't do anymore. So it was thankfully the last year the girls played. Oh, nice. See, I tried to play a little bit with the we always did this coaches versus, or the parents versus the kids at the end of the year for the, just like the season finale thing for the families to get together. And I broke a rib trying to play because I did that. I'm going to catch a ball midair at second base, and I did. I caught it, but I landed, and this rock about the size of a golf ball hit me right in the chest when I landed, and broke my rib, and I had to work like that in a nursing home, lifted on residents for 8 weeks until it healed. And there was no such thing as light duty. So, yeah, it was very painful. So, needless to say, I can't play anymore. Not to mention, I did get hit earlier in the beginning of that season with a 60-mile-an-hour softball to my kneecap because I was dumb enough to sit up there and try to help my daughter. She was catcher. And I was like, here, you go bat, I'll cover you. And didn't put the pads on like an idiot. Got up there and took one to the kneecap. And that ended up with an MRI and me limping around for about 3 more weeks. Yeah. When I get injured, I do it right. But I was like that in every sport I've ever played, so. I probably had the most injuries for every sport I've ever played than anybody else on the team. But it's because I was a go-getter. I just wanted to get it, get it done. I wanted to win. And the funny thing about it is one of my twin girls, she's just like me in that way. She's gotten hurt more than anything. I know she was a catcher for the last year with shin splints. And she jumps out of that box like a jackrabbit. I wish she'd still play. She had a good chance to have a scholarship to go to college. And she wanted to go play for LSU, which is like one of the best ones in the country to go to. But she found a boyfriend and changed her mind. Yeah, it's okay. It's her life. She could do what she wants with it. My husband's up there yelling at the cats. They like to scratch on the couch. He's in the middle of playing this game with his buddies, and all he hears is... So then he screams at him, so it's funny. They usually don't come up here and bug me any, unless George wants to come up and rub his tail on my leg. These 2 cats are fat. He feeds them too much. I'm so glad I covered that wood. I almost want to know what to do with this right here. It's a cool looking waterfall. I wonder, the tree's not melting. That is weird. It almost makes me wonder if I needed to cover the wood over here. I don't know, I'm confused now. So what dinosaur are you working on this evening? Skin on croc. Oh, okay. And I just zone out and I just just demo. This game is so easy to just get soaked up into. I think that's like the hardest part about streaming is actually focusing on doing what you're doing and talking to the people too. I guess I must have stopped midway through. So how long did it take before you started getting followers that stuck around? Not to say that I don't have any, but like tonight's been a slow night and everybody's doing stuff on Friday, so ain't nobody on here. Plus one of my moderators is streaming himself, so stream Discord and game so long after the stream I'll take a day out. Yeah. It's kind of hectic. Sometimes I'm grateful for it being quiet, and then other times I'm like, dude, where is everybody? I get off here and I'm like, okay, good, I can go to sleep now. It's like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I don't want to. But tomorrow's the easy job, so. Lack of sleep don't really matter for tomorrow. It matters when I work at the nursing home, because then I have to deal with a bunch of people all. Took a while, goes in spurts, through spurts, yeah. I mean, I guess in a way I'm kind